In this video, we'll look at the Teams capability in Sysdig Monitor. If you hover over the circle here at the lower left of our interface, you'll see it indicates Selected Team Monitor Operations. Monitor Operations is the default admin team, which means you have full access to monitor all of the hosts and services in the environment with full administrator access to everything in the Sysdig Monitor app. Many of our customers have different roles and responsibilities within their organization, from owning a particular cloud or a cluster deployment or a specific set of hosts, or even a particular application or set of containers like MySQL. With Sysdig Monitor, you can configure monitoring access for different users and their roles and responsibilities using teams. What's great about this is that you get isolation without the overhead of having to manage multiple monitoring backends or multiple monitoring accounts. Clicking below on the circle, what you can see are all of the teams you are a member of. I happen to see quite a few since I'm an admin. It's easy to change between team views by just selecting the one I want to enter. To set up or edit teams, we can go to Settings via the gear icon here. And then from our left pane, select Teams. Let's click Add Team to set up a new team and see what's possible. First, we can pick a color associated with our team, and then we can input a name. Let's say we want to set up our Istio team, giving access to monitoring all things Istio. Here in the configuration, we see Host and we see Container. Think about this as choosing between giving permissions for physical infrastructure versus the logical infrastructure. For giving access to Istio, we'll select the container option, but we also have a couple of ways we can do it. One would be to give explicit access to container images that are labeled Istio. But what probably makes more sense is to provide access to the Istio namespaces from a Kubernetes perspective. Here we can choose the label Kubernetes namespace name, and then check all of our boxes for the Istio namespaces. Now we can also choose additional permissions, like the ability to create Sysdig captures, which we'll cover in one of the following videos. Also the ability to view and interact with infrastructure events like messages coming from Kubernetes or other custom events from your environment, and to collect data provided by AWS. Here, default entry point is simply choosing which part of Sysdig Monitor you land in when you first log into the product for this team. Explore is the default, but we can also have this be dashboards, etc. If you toggle Default Team, this will be a team that users are automatically added to when they are added to Sysdig Monitor. Now that's not what we want here for our Istio team, so we'll leave this off. And now we can add users, plus choose the role for each user as it relates to this team. Advanced User with read-write access to the app and the ability to create, edit, and delete dashboards, alerts, and other content. Or View User with read-only access to the environment. Team Manager with all of the advanced user privileges, plus the ability to add and delete team members and change team member permissions. And finally, Standard User, which is essentially a dashboard-only access, as well as access to alerts and events and captures if enabled. Now, once we hit Create Team, the team is ready, and our users can log in, and you can add more users by editing the team in the future. Let's switch to this team. And we can now see that I have visibility into just the Istio services in the environment. This is great because I have both reduced noise as a user, I can see just what I need to see, but also as an administrator, you know that the right people have the right system access, no more and no less. In this video, we covered what teams are, as well as how to create new teams with unique permissions for access to a subset of your environment. We also covered how this benefits you for fine-tuning access to your monitoring system and controlling who sees what. Thanks for watching.